Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So yes, I am still crafting across America, and I just wanted to do something fun tonight because I think it's Funday Friday. So let me pull out some supplies. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna make. As you can see, I have no prototype, so there's the fun right there. I am going to make something, so let's see what we can make. Go grab your supplies and I'll be right back. Well, in the world of my crazy, I pulled out some of everything. Okay, so I think I want to do some collaging. I also think I want to do some artsy stuff. So I grabbed my, these are my brush pens. Okay, so they're like little paintbrush pens. They are by Arteza. And I store them in this little thing right here, which I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I'm obsessed with these little jars because they're so convenient. And I think about, I don't know, about 10 or 12, maybe even 15 of these markers can be held in one of these. So this right here is just a little tube, basically, and it rolls into itself. So here, I'll just show you. The secret to this right here is putting your markers or your pens into the smaller side and then rolling it around with the bigger side. So yeah, I think about 12 or 15 pens can fit in here. So here are some more. Okay, and yeah, I think I want to do some artsy stuff, some mixed media stuff, maybe collaging something, stamping something. I don't know. We can just play and have some fun. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start with a collage, and then we'll stamp some stuff on top of it and go from there, right? So, let's just see where we end up. Because it's a Funday Friday, guys. Let's just do something fun, so that it's not super stressful today. So here's just some of my little travel stuff that I brought with me. Ooh, some florals. I can totally do something with that. There's some coffee dyed paper. I can do something with those. Yep, here's another. Yeah, so I'm just going to play with some items in my little craft box here. Oh, this is already like pre-collaged. Isn't that pretty? So maybe I can do something with that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I think I have enough stuff to play with for now. Maybe I'll use that. Okay, let's just play. So first of all, I'm going to be using my large 9x5 index cards, which I'm still, you know, mine is still blown over all of it. I'm going to use some book page. Yes, I will use some of these pretty washy florals in this project. And this right here I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, right? But I also found these at Hobby Lobby for $3.99. I mean, do the math, guys. Actually, it was $3.99 and 50% off, so about $2. You know, the options are out there, right? So pretty much the same item. I mean, totally the same item, different shapes and stuff. But these we can decorate ourselves, whereas these are just pre-decorated leaves for the fall crafts. Okay, so there's that. So maybe we'll do something with that as well. All right, I am going to start with a collage right here on this side of this 5x9 index card. In the process, I gotta find some items that are terrible and not terrible, rippable, terrible, like, you know, tearable. Anyway, Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to tear up some of this book page and get some of it onto my index card as a base. Okay, so I'm just going to tear off the borders. I am going to place this down just about anywhere on the page. So I'm just doing like a little collage type of journaling card, I guess you can call it, because once you flip it over, there's plenty of writing room on the other side. Alright, let me grab some glue. Scotch Create glue stick and my glue mat, which is right here. So I hope you guys are having a super crafty day. Again, it is Funday Friday, so I suppose we're all ready for the weekend. It's been long overdue. Yeah, I'm totally ready for my weekend because I know where I'll be for the weekend, so I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I want to cut this one. Just going to cut it like somewhat in half. And I can place that right down here at the bottom of the page. And I can reuse the other one somewhere else on the page, perhaps. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, I hope you're having a crafty day, and we're all looking forward to our weekend and doing more fun stuff. Can't use that. So, yeah. Okay, I will ink this as soon as you know, I'm still in the RV, so it takes a little getting used to the location of things, like where did I put that, you know, that type of thing. So I'm going to use some vintage photo, and I think I will tear around the entire edge of this just so I can get a nice inked edge all the way around. I wanted you all to let me know, like, what you guys are up to. I know quite a few of you leave comments in the comment section, and I do appreciate each and every one of you who do. But yeah, just like hit me up in the comments and let me know what crafts are you guys working on. What would you like to see me do in the near future? Yeah, just drop me a note in the comment section as to what it is that you're working on right now, and what would you like to see me make. Alright, so I went around and inked the entire thing with vintage photo. I had to pull out a new dauber, and I don't know what happened to my brown dauber. Doesn't even matter. I'm just going to glue this down again with Scotch Create glue stick, making sure I get my edges and the corners, the two most important sections. I'm just going to pop this down right up here. And I'm okay if some of the white from the card is showing. I will ink around the entire thing. So I like that torn edge right there. So yeah, I'll just ink around the entire thing, probably with ground espresso. So here I will cut this section, put it down right underneath here in this upper corner. So that's going to go up there, just underneath that last page that I stuck down. And I will try to get this squared up as possible and cut away the excess. Okay. So there's that. Guys, I'm still like in shock of my thrift store finds. Wait till you see next week's thrift store finds. Like I'm blown away, and I think you will be too. So because I like this torn edge as well, I am probably just going to add some book page in a different font down here. Or maybe I will put some pretty book page, paper pack down there. Like this is just some paper pack paper. So I'm just cutting it to the shape that I think it's going to go right over here in this corner. So I think that'll look great right there. Yep. So again, I have to peel up my bottom edge down here to get it underneath it because I'm in love with this torn edge right here. It's unfortunate that I didn't think about this before. That'll do. So I can cut some of this down right here. And all I'm really doing is just making a pretty decorative back side to my journaling card, or whatever this becomes. It can be a pocket when I'm done with it. Yeah, so I'm just really making like a decorative piece of paper basically, and I can do so many things with this. I can make this into just about anything based on the sheer size of it, right? So it's so big and pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to add some glue. Just everywhere. And I'm going to pop it down right up underneath here. And whatever's overhanging at the bottom and on the sides, I will just cut that away. But I want to make sure that my entire project is glued down. So there's that. Alright, so let's just go ahead and cut away any of the excess paper that's overhang. Yeah. It just, I spend a lot of time like prepping for projects, and then, you know, I'm not as creative. So I like doing things on the fly like this, which is what Funday Friday is really all about. And yeah, just going with the flow basically. Now I want to use one of these. I think I'm going to use, I'm going to use the glasses because that's so me. I don't normally, I've recently started wearing readers, like, and I don't even know why. I mean, I can see perfectly fine, but I found that I went to the eye doctor, and basically he told me, he was like, your eyesight is fine. He was like, but eventually you'll need one of these. And he flipped the lens to a reader lens, and I was like, what? I can see so much clearer. Like, how is this even possible? I'm dying to use blue, but blue is not going to go well with this, so I think I'm going to have to use a purple color. Let's just see here. Yeah, I was just like, whoa, like, who thought of these? So I just went and bought up a bunch of readers, and this was about 1.5 years ago, by the way. So I just bought a bunch of readers in like one magnified, you know, whatever that number is, that number 1, I guess, or magnified 1 time, I guess it's what it is. So yeah, I just been wearing them just because, like, I'm like, they're so much clearer. Like, things that I struggled to see before, I don't have to struggle anymore. It's just so clear. So yeah, I actually have a pair of hot pink readers, and I think this will look really cute right on here. And we'll do some other stuff on there as well. So I think what I also want to do is probably clear gesso this. It'll give it a nice gritty feel to it, and if you ever so wish to write on this side of it, the gesso will take the writing as well. And it also protects the paper, it protects the entire project. So I'm just going to put a very thin coat of clear gesso directly on top of the entire thing, and then we'll keep decorating. So of course this has to dry, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this doesn't take very long to dry at all. This is just plain old clear gesso, dries quickly. It's by Artist Acrylic, and I think I picked it up maybe on Amazon. So I'm just going to grab some of these stamps that I have. Seeing that I'm out and about, I think I'm going to do one that says Adventure. And I'm just using VersaFine ink and Onyx Black. Cute. And Explore. Also cute. And I just went ahead and stuck down a couple of washi stickers on there. So now I'm going to round my corners, and I think I'm going to use the large setting. And what I've also done was tone down some of the bright white of this page right here with just my ink dauber. So I just went in before I gessoed it and just inked the page itself just to tone it down. It was stark white. I mean, this right here compared to that, you know, it was just so bright. I couldn't take it. So I'm going to grab my ground espresso. These are my oxides, so I just have to find the ground espresso. And I'm going to have to use the same brown dauber. And I'm just going to ink all around the edge. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty, yeah. Inking the edges makes the difference, I think. Yeah, it just kicks it up a notch, right? So then you start looking at all the inked edges around the page. So yeah, I think that does it for me anyway. And then I'm going to take my little pink glasses that I just colored with my brush pens. If I could pick it up. And I'm going to pop them down right there with a little bit of Fabrifix glue. And yeah, I think in that upper corner it's going to look great. It's going to tie a lot of things together, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. So I'm going to hold that in place for just a second while that adheres, and I think that's going to look really cute right over there. So far, this is what we've got, right? A little journaling card, collaged, or I can cut it in half, make it a pocket. I can actually put it in as a pocket just like this on maybe a tuck, or glue down one side and not the other. I mean, there's so many options that I can do. So yeah, I don't think I'd cut this at all. I would just somehow make this into an entire pocket of sorts. Okay, so one of the last things that I want to do to this little card is add one of my homemade stickers, and I just love these things. I've used them in a couple of things that I was working on back home, and they came out so perfect. I really do love them. So I'm just going to grab one of these guys, which I'm still getting used to the whole Xyron product. It is a little tricky, but it's totally a sticker. And I noticed that part of the sticker did not have any glue on it. So if you notice, shiny, not shiny. So I'm going to have to put some glue right on the back here. Okay. And I think I want to pop this down right over here. Or maybe I'll put it like right here. It's a collage, right? So things overlap, and I'm going to place this little ticket. I'm just going to use Fabrifix because it's here and ready to go. And then I'm going to use another one of these stickers that I made. I'm going to cut it straight out of the center here and pop this down right down here. So cute. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else I can put on here. It probably doesn't need too much more, but I think I will use one of these. These little bunting flags are so useful. Yep, I think I'm going to pop one right there. It says thank you, but maybe I have one that says something else. Hello, hello. Love you, thank you. I guess thank you is it. It's going to have to say thank you. Because I love that little, yeah, that's going to look so cute right there. Right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue directly underneath that little hole punch, just like that. And I'm going to pop this down right at the top of the page, right here. Hold it in place for just a second, and then I can put a little eyelet in there. And I can tuck things underneath here. I mean, this is just turning out to be such the cutest little thing. I love junk journaling. Lots of fun to be had. So yeah, I mean, what a cute little surprise to find in a junk journal. Just gonna add a little bit more glue. And that'll minimize the space that you have to tuck things, but it'll hold it in place a lot better. I still want to see my edges, my inked edges. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to grab an eyelet. And I think I want to use a gold eyelet because it's already gold. That big enough? Nope. These are my tiny eyelets. These are the 1/3. Is it the 1/3? What am I saying? Hold on. Let me grab my crocodile. Okay, so here's my crocodile. It has two settings on there. One is 3/16 and one is 3/16 and 1/8. So these are the 1/8. I saw 1/3 here, and I'm like, 1/3? These are the 1/8 size eyelets for the crocodile, but it's too small for this particular project. So I'm just going to grab a gold eyelet in the 3/16 size, pop it in there. Oh, that's so cute. And I'm just going to use my gold eyelet right here. And guys, I dropped that paper yesterday or day before, whenever it was, I don't remember. I dropped that little brown paper onto the floor, and I have not found it since. So I have no idea where it is. But look at how stinking cute this is, though. Right? I mean, everything is so cute on here. I'm just going to use my little tiny micron pen here and just scribble some info on here. So there's that. I just scribble just about anything, just anything, and yeah, it looks a little bit more complete and authentic. So there's that. I did cover up my A for adventure, but it's under there, and you can tuck a couple things underneath there while this is sitting in your junk journal. So, alright guys, I'm going to leave you here. It's gone on long enough. Plenty of room on the back to journal. And yeah, I hope you guys try this project. It's so simple collaging. I'll talk to you in the next one. Check out my links down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And stay naturally curious, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.